Hi everybody, welcome back. Life in the Woods Renaissance with me, Sid, and I'm kind of working on what we're going to do next with this thing here. And what I am thinking is most of the marine exhibits I've ever seen, certainly the ones that go out to sea, often have a kind of a mesh, a net, separating the exhibits, the bit we're looking at, from the rest of the world, the bit we're not looking at. So what I got to thinking here was, well, we can put this in. We're not really worried about what it looks like from the outside or the inside, but it does give us the ability to control what spawns on the top, so nothing will spawn up here, and more importantly we can control the creatures inside. So what I was thinking is something along the lines of, for these 3 tunnels, I want to drop these down so we're actually into the ground and looking up into the water, and we'll have the various fish and sharks and stuff that we try and name in here, and we'll just make this like a little walkway that you walk into, then you can walk around and look up and see the fishes. Does mean that I'm going to need a hell of a lot of glass, unfortunately, but we'll get that going. We can come up with some means up here as well of making some kind of something that looks a bit like floats to hold the barrier in place. And I did go ahead, and if we go in here and look up the word dolly, I have installed better barrels, or jabber, and the reason for that is because I definitely want to go and try and retrieve that spawner. Well, in the first case I want to go and get the fish spawner, because I think that would be brilliant for this pond. So we can pop the fish spawner down, we can get a few fish, we can name them, and if they stay they stay, if they don't they don't. We'll live. We could put a few in that pond over there. We can possibly even put some into the botanical gardens, in some of the water elements over there, just to give a little bit more je ne sais quoi. Now, my proposal is simply this, that we will use jabber where it is appropriate, and the appropriate uses of jabber are quite simply when we want to move a spawner for the purposes of building. Now, if it's a mob spawner, if it's skeletons, zombies, creepers, experience, we work with the spawner where it is, we leave it where it is. This is just a tool. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just a tool to allow us to basically move, like one of those, thank you, and then we should be good if we go in here. Oh, don't want to do that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, bang, and diamond dolly. There we go. Sorted, all good. So yeah, that's my proposal. Now, I haven't got a journey map. You know, you switch between mod packs so often and you lose track of what's what. Now, if I recall correctly, I think that fish pond was over this way somewhere. I don't remember exactly. That was the mouse spawner. I'm fairly certain it was over here. So my proposal is we'll have a little sleep, we'll get the boat, we've got plenty of food on us, and we're going to go and do that. I'm not going to do that massive great wall today. That's too much, way too much. The other thing we are going to need is an absolute metric crap ton of sand and glass. Well, glass anyway. We got a goodly amount. We're going to need more. We're going to need much. I think you get the idea. We're going to need quite a bit. Anyway, let's take the boat and we're off. So yeah, and that will take us through to there. We've got the botanical garden. So yeah, I'm just thinking in terms of what we've still got to do. We still need to obviously finish more of the botanical gardens. We've got I can't remember the exact numbers. I think it was about 6 or 7 crops left, or areas display things to put together, and obviously, you know, we need to do those. But I think we are making some reasonable progress, and well, hello sharks. I am a big fan. Hey, get away, get away. A big fan of the mods. How do you put it in mod packs? Sometimes there's a lot of mod packs that put mods in because they just want the mod in. There's never any real thought as to why you would want the mod. Just put it in because. Whereas I like to kind of go and try and figure out what's missing and then go and fix the missingness thing with the mod. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me in my head. I'm not sure whether it's making sense to you guys. The classic example of that is your kitchen sink packs. I mean, kitchen sink pack, if you just look at kitchen sink packs these days, and they pretty much all automatically have immersive engineering. They will automatically have some applied extra utilities, and it just goes in. It's a case of, oh, it's a mod pack, it has to have this in it, and there's very little thought goes into why do you want that, what does it achieve that you can't achieve with another mod. And it's something that I've been very conscious of when I've been trying to work on the Nomad pack, to try and not just include something purely for the hell of it. Just, you know, it has to have a purpose. If it doesn't have a purpose, it doesn't have, no, I mean, if I'm honest, I think I probably went a little bit overboard with the various bags. But I don't think you can have enough bags. Kind of contradictory in some ways there, but yeah, well, I'll live. So yeah, we're going to head out, try and find the fish spawner, Mr. Fish, and the Jabber is going to help us with that. I'm not even that bothered about Jabber for storage, because we got the better storage drawers, which are, they're not the same, they are different, but they are good. Again, and I think I'm going to land here and just have a wander around, because I can't remember exactly where that. Wow, look at these biomes are just incredible. But yeah, I think we'll have a pause. We'll bow. Come here, give me my boat pack, thank you. That Better Boats mod is actually brilliant as well. Again, another example of a mod added that serves a very real function. It fixes the predilection of predilection of boats to break into a million pieces. The first time they I need to watch where I'm going. It's so easy to when you're yakking and walking and talking to just lose track of where the hell you are. It really is. I know it's over this way, up around here somewhere, so it can't be far. We'll find it. It's, if it exists, of course. I can't remember whether it was one of those I tried still touching up either. If it was, I will be very sad. Very, very sad panda. Yeah. Anyway, let me continue looking. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, found it. I knew it wasn't far from up here. Now the question is, did we destroy the spawner? I honestly can't remember. I really hope we didn't. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. That means there's still a spawner here somewhere. Where? Where are you, spawner? There you are. Excellent. We have fish spawner. I don't know whether there's more than one actually, but what we'll do is we'll have that one. We'll pop you in the big yellow back, because that's a good place for a fish spawner. And yeah, now the question, I don't know whether we can name fish. I don't know whether, as I say, whether there's any more spawners here. We could always have a peek. Doesn't look like it. If I was the cynical person, I would say no, there's probably just the one. I'm not seeing any more fish. And if there was another fish spawn around here, I would expect to be seeing at least one more fish. Hello, little fish. Well, that answers that particular problem. We have a fish spawner, or as one of my old friends from the normal vanilla would call it, a fish problem. I don't know why, he just like to call them fish. That is, yeah, his name on screen was Fish, Mr. Fish, as I recall. Going back a bit, wow, some cave action going on here, but nothing majorly exciting. Wow, this is anything here rock wise that I need? Marble, green shits, chert. We are probably actually going to want to grab a whole load of chert while we're here. So while we're here, it would be sensible to grab some, wouldn't it? So I'm going to grab some stacks of chert because, you know, why not? Oh, hello. Hey, hi. Hello, P. Possibly. Hey. Love that bow. Right, anyway, yeah, let me just collect a little bit of chert, and I will be right back when we get back to the ranch, and we'll probably run a skeleton spawner job, an AFK session, get ourselves a whole load of XP, get well, do some tool repair, and maybe enchant a few, well, definitely enchant some name tags. I meant to check, is there a way to make name tags? Tags of name. No, we are stuck. Oh god, that's going to be a pain. I'm going to have to go finding dungeons or something. Oh well, we'll live. Not for long, but we don't need a lot, and I've probably got a fair few name tags anyway, so yeah, we'll see how we go. And yeah, back in a bit. Alright, I've got the thing almost coming back in. I just wanted to cut to this because this is, in fact, I'm going to slow just down just a little teeny bit there. Can we, is it possible to, what do we think? I just thought it was quite nice. I don't know whether that's my thumbnail yet or not, but I think it was quite a nice vista to come into. Hey, I see you there, mate. Oh, good. You didn't see me though, did you? Bonk, bonk. Let's just get the night over with, and we can get on. Yeah, just thought I'd come in because it was just a nice view as you came in from the sea there. Oh look, fish. Okay, what do we got? We got all sorts of stuff in there, and all sorts of stuff down there, and all sorts of stuff over there, of course. But what the thing I don't want to see is all sorts of hello, I see you hiding up there, my friend. Bye. Right, question. How many creepers are there between me and the skeleton spawner? The answer is I haven't got a Scooby. Hello, birdies. And snake. Evil snake, but he's a snake. He's doing what snakes do. It's like the old... Oh, hello. I see you there, matey. Yeah. Serpentine. Oh, yeah. You thought you were sneaky, didn't you? Wow. What do we get then? Just bones. Okay. Right. Well, the one so far, score is skeleton 1, creeper 0. No creepers between me and the skeleton spawner. Let us go. In fact, before we do that, let's just go and see how many name tags we've actually got, eh? That might not be a bad suggestion, given that it could be a number between 0 and lots. I suppose the other thing we should probably do is go and put this chert away, because I don't really need it on me right now. And then the gunpowder and random stuff can go over here. Bit of that. Miscellaneous items. Yeah, have that. You can go. Right. 1. Damn it. I need to find dungeons then, don't I, or something, or mine shaft maybe. No way to make them. We're going to need them because one of the things I know from, you know, I may not have caught sharks in Minecraft before, but one thing I do know is that to catch shark, well, to keep mobs and stop them despawning, you need name tags. And one ain't gonna hack it. One, I mean, you know, who's gonna come to an oceanic display where there is one name tag? I mean, one thing is, yeah, you just wouldn't do it, would you? You'd say, no, I'm not going. There's got to be better things. Now, what have we got going on down here? Potentially a chance. I mean, I'm not seeing any. I'm just wondering whether there's any chance whatsoever of there being. I don't think there's an abandoned mine shaft down there. We need a mine shaft, really. That's mine shaft. We could nether. We could do the nether. Let's go to see if we can find the nether fortress. We will need to go to none or internal shaders. Changes the game. It just baffles me just how much of a difference it makes. Let's head out into the nether a second and just see if we can't find a nether fortress anywhere nearby. Let's just chuck that on the ground. We'll go and grab that. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is somewhere guaranteed to have a large amount of chests with name tags in. Oh god, don't do that. Oh man, definitely don't do that to me, nether. Right, those are a pain. We need to find a fortress. Have I got my nether map book on me? I suppose that's the first question. Doesn't look like it. Damn. Are you in there? No, you don't appear to be. Damn. Are you in there? No, you're definitely not in there, are you? And you won't be in any of those. Right, we need to exercise a degree of caution then. Because what we don't want to do is lose our way in this area. I'm not worried about gas or anything. That's fairly trivial. Fairly trivial stuff. What I am worried about is getting lost. Let me go and just make a note of my coords over here. This will do. If I can find my way to here. No, F3, F2. Do the right one. Minus 330, 350. Okay. Right. We're off fortress hunting then. This should be entertaining. And I'm not seeing one over there. I see you, you bugger, though. Right, you. Oi. Damn it. We will get him. You can't go far. Where are you? Where have you gone? Where have you gone, monsieur? Oh, and a return sender as well. Cool. Right, we do need to find a safe way down. Let me continue. I may do a little bit of nether quartz gathering as well while I'm at it in here, because it does seem kind of foolish not to, doesn't it? How do I get down? Without water, how do you do it? Oh, sorry, it's so long since I've had to deal with a hostile, well, with a nether in such a way. Okay, I'm going to keep looking. I'll be back in a bit. Well, this is entertaining. We seem to have quite a lot of wraiths in the area. I actually realised it's not a problem finding my way back, because I've got a bucket, and I was sat there going, oh, how will we ever... Oh, hello. How will we ever find our way out? Well, I've got a bucket of blood, of course. That's how we've dealt with it before. You can place blood in the nether, which creates obsidian. And even if we don't have any obsidian in our pack, which I've not checked, then we can also always at least make a new portal out wherever we want and get back that way. So yeah, not a problem. Yeah, did that make sense? It's not as big an issue as I thought it was. So I'm just having a little bit of a relaxing nether trip. I know it's a bit of an odd statement, a relaxing nether trip. It's not one you normally expect to hear, but you know, the vanilla nether in a vanilla world. Wait, I heard you. I just don't know where you are. Hello, where are you? I heard you, Mr. Gasp. Where are you? Right, you're not there. That's for certain. Right. Yeah. So I'm just hunting around really for another fortress. I'd like to maybe even try and, if I can. What have you got? You got looting 3. So I could, while I'm here, try and get the necessaries to take on the wither. I mean, I know I said I wasn't really bothered about doing bosses, but the wither's not really a boss, is it? Really, if we're honest with ourselves. I mean, it's not a proper boss, really. It's a bit of a tougher mob, but it's not really. I know it is a boss, but at the end of the day, I don't think he's particularly a challenging boss. I suppose is the way I'd like to think of it. I'm taking advantage also to get glowstone while I'm here, because you know, it'd be foolish not to, really, especially if I'm going to have a little bit of a you know, a busman's holiday in the nether for a while. So yeah, I'm going to keep looking, and I shall be back in a bit. Aha! I had to have been here before, because I got the blaze rods and stuff, but I knew I'd just not really marked it very well on the map. But yeah, we found it. I also just shot a ghast over there, so oh god, this is so slow, so slow. But let's see if is there anything. I'm not worried about his gunpowder. I just want to see if he's cried at all. Yeah, no crying ghasts. I'd like a few ghast tears, and you know, we all know why I want ghast tears. I'm not going to say for what reason I want ghast tears, because obviously I want them for regen potions. But I have a plan for the regen potions, so not least of which is going to be the if we find a wither, or at least enough wither skulls to things. But anyway, this is a stronghold we have previously located, so we can go and have a little look around, just see if we can't find anything that I've not found. If not, I'll keep on, you know, trogging, have a little bit more busman's holiday in the nether, because is this where I must have done a bunk and got out of here? Interesting. More than interesting. I missed this section, which means there's a chest, which means there's a chance of a name tag. Or gold. Gold is alright, name tags are better. I realise this is really dark as well, so I'm not going to do a lot of recording in the nether, but just just to keep you appraised of the situation. And again, I'll be back in a little while. Well, I don't think I've ever been more disappointed to see diamonds. I did pick up a... Oh, doesn't matter. I can still pick it up. I did grab some obsidian. I think I probably, in all honesty, I must have my loot tables wrong. Because I've got two. What's on that? Hang on. What is that name? That's just a name tag. Okay, so we have got 2 name tags. Let's head back to the overworld and maybe re-evaluate this. We need to find name tags somewhere. They occur obviously in dungeons. They don't appear to be a big one as far as what's the word I'm looking for? Nether fortresses. Yes, I can hear you coming, that's fine. You come all you like, matey, because I'm going to just pop you like this, pop. And then I'll date your friend, pop. And I'm not entirely sure where we are, you know. Because this was just a random let's pop out on a whim. Let's have a... Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Where am I then? Oh wow, I'm here. Well, we have kind of got an impromptu exploration. We've got a reasonable amount of food, so I am going to go for it because I could do with finding ruins or dungeons. Either will do. I am not fussy. We should probably eat, however. I'll have a rainbow curry. Yum num num. Probably going to have to do some villager trading as well at some point. But yeah, well, while we're out, while we're here, gotta say this was not intentional to come out and get this far away from spawn. But now we're out this far. Oh, hello. Yeah, bye bye. Ooh, looks. This is a lovely biome. It's got to be said. It's lovely. If I'd have found this biome, I'd have moved in. I wouldn't really. I'm just being facetious, but it's the most, probably one of the. Oh, that is vile looking stuff. But yeah, it is unpleasant, an unpleasantly unpleasant biome. So anyway, I need to find something. I need to find name tags. Any name tags will do. I don't really care. From going out to pick up a goldfish spawner, we seem to have taken a subtly different direction to that planned. Yeah. What more can you say, really? I think we'll probably just try and spin around like this, because we've come out this far. It would seem silly. I don't think that biome is the ideal one to try and hack your way through. So actually, to be fair, that is something that this pack could use. Is like a, you know, the jungle thing where you have to go in and you're hacking your way through, hack, because it's so overgrown. That would be kind of cool as a mod. The overgrown undergrowth mod or something. I don't know. You can have that idea. Anybody who's into make it, who wants to make a mod, that's free. Have it from me. Anyway, yeah, I am going to continue onwards, and I'll see what we can find, because we should probably also bring our shaders back on now in the overworld, shouldn't we? Yes, we should. Okay, back in. Oh, is that jungle? Is that? Oh, deserts. Deserts are good. I like deserts. Right, back in a moment anyway. Okay, we found a desert temple, or ruin, or whatever you want to call it. Fingers crossed we can get to it before something spawns inside it and blows the hell out of everything, because there's a good chance we'll get. Hello. I hear you. Oh, there you are. Didn't quite make it, did you, matey? Alright. Whoa. Careful. As long as you're in fast enough, because obviously the mobs can't spawn. They have to be within, they have to be more than 16, I think, off the top of my head. So that should make us safe. We're going to have iron and that. Yeah, not going to help me. It's also not going to help me. Have I got anything I can get rid of while we're here? Yeah, we can get rid of that, and all of that. And, oh, you silent sapling. Right, great. Well, that was wonderful. Tempted to light that TNT just to express my dissatisfaction at this temple. I'm dissatisfied. So dissatisfied that I am going to throw that with disdain on the floor. We're going to come over here and we're going to continue exploring because we got nothing else to do. Well, we got lots to do, but you know what I mean. But we've got to check out this desert. Deserts are good, and the reason deserts are good is because A, they have them, B, they often have villages, and C, they have, well, C, they also have ruins, which are easier to spot in deserts because there's less terrain, you know, hiding stuff from you. I mean, look at that, another one. Let's head for it quick. And D, was it E? E, in deserts, you often find surface dungeons. And you know the ones. You'll have seen them. You'll see an obvious dungeon, or a rectangle of sunk into the ground, and oh, hello, Spidey. Hi. Bye. Alright. This one's got name tags. What's the odds? Low, I know. Bump. Smart. Oh, nice book, actually. We'll have it. A lot of people don't like Smite. I actually am a big fan of Smite for wither fight because it's better for withers than, you know, sharpness, because withers are classed as undead, so you get a better damage ratio off of them. But what you're not getting from these bloody things is name tags. So we're continuing our exploration, and I will be back later. Alright, well, it looks like this desert is a bust. It's odd, you know, when you go out on a trip to get some, you know, head out exploring, and you come back with 5 diamonds, 45 gold, 10 iron, and a whole load of other materials and blaze rods and yada yada, and you consider the trip a failure. Yeah. We've seen nothing that would even hint that we've got any kind of dungeons, ruins, nothing. And without any of those, we ain't getting, of course, name tags, so we are going to have to be very, very cautious with how we use our name tags, because they're the only ones we've got, and we've got 2 of them. It's not ideal. Not ideal at all. So yeah, I'm going to continue exploring, but head back towards my to the spawn chunks. Well, not my spawn, my base chunks, not spawn chunks. I didn't set up base in the spawn chunks this time, for a change anyway. But yeah, in the meantime, we've got to head back, keep our eyes open. We may actually need to start scavenging food. I doubt it. We got more than enough, but you know, there's always a chance. And but we'll continue on heading back next episode probably. I may continue traveling until I either find something interesting or get back. I don't know, but we'll see how we go on that score. But until next episode, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I did pick up my bed, didn't I? Yes, good. And until then, I will see you soon. And bye for now.